think about those people and you think like, okay, my skeptics, and they're the people not on board. Skepticism is not necessarily stubbornness. A lot of times we think, oh, people are just being difficult. It's just an attitude problem. When truly it's stubbornness, but honestly, skepticism is scar tissue. Who in here has seen an initiative come in, or we hired a consultant? That was always my favorite. We spent all this money on a consultant. The consultant came in. 6 months later, we did nothing with that report or whatever it may be. And so sometimes we see and we learn, because that's what our brains do, is pattern recognition. So it's important to understand that the skepticism and what people are actually facing in this situation. So the psychology, and get a little bit more into the behaviors. This is a little bit of the I've been burned before. That goes back to sometimes our wait and seer. You've told me it was going to be different. We tried this before. I loved when we were like, well, we tried it in 2020, but it didn't work. Or there's some type of comment. Again, they've been burned and they see and they've learned from this behavior, so they're going to be resistant to some new change. That's when the trust comes into play. Then you have the what about me? This one is where individuals start to fear that if AI is going to replace something that I do, then what do I do? They fear becoming irrelevant. They fear becoming invisible. They worry about their job. And so they go into protection mode, which is, again, very normal. This is truly like a crisis in a hard hat. We've got to think about that identity aspect. And again, things are going to change, but let's have these conversations with these individuals. Then again, this is typically your folder, the expert. I know everything. I know this isn't going to work, and they're going to tell you exactly why it's not going to work. These people are typically your most skilled individuals. They have years of service. Really, they are going to be someone that you want to consult with. And so if this individual raises their hand and disagrees or asks a question or points something out in a meeting, they're giving you free consulting. And so you want to get these people on board. So you've got to think about, how do we use our workforce and our leaders in their respective areas?